Hi. In the previous video, we discussed up to number 60 from 10.3, and on 62 there was a little bit of confusion. So we are going to start with the 62 this time. Question number 62. R is equal to 1 minus sine theta, and you are asked to find the points at which the tangent lines are horizontal and vertical. It's a little bit long problem. R is equal to 1 minus sine theta. So x is equal to r cos theta, that is 1 minus sine theta times cos theta, which is cos theta, minus sine theta cos theta, and 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. So sine theta cos theta is 1 half sine 2 theta. So x is equal to cos theta minus 1 half sine 2 theta. Y. Y is equal to r sine theta, that is 1 minus sine theta times sine theta, that is sine theta minus sine square theta. Dy over dx is equal to dy over d theta divided by dx over d theta. The tangent line is horizontal. I wrote slope there. That's wrong. Tangent line is horizontal if the slope is 0. That is if the numerator is 0. That is if dy over d theta is 0. So dy over d theta is 0 implies here is your y. Y is sine theta minus sine square theta. So dy over d theta is derivative of sine theta, that is cos theta, minus 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to 0. You pull out cos theta, so cos theta times 1 minus 2 sine theta is equal to 0. That is cos theta is equal to 0 or sine theta is equal to 1 half. Cos theta is equal to 0 implies theta is equal to pi over 2 or 3 pi over 2, and uh, theta is equal to pi over 2 implies r is equal to 1 minus sine pi over 2, that is equal to 0. But 0 pi over 2 is an extraneous solution. You see from the graph, you can see that the tangent line is not horizontal at the pole. So r is equal to 1 minus sine pi over 2. Sine pi over 2 is 1. So 1 minus 1, which is 0, that represents the pole. But at the pole, the tangent line is not horizontal. So this is an extraneous solution. And now theta is equal to 3 pi over 2 implies r is equal to 1 minus sine 3 pi over 2, that is 1 minus negative 1, which is 2. So that point is 2, 3 pi over 2, r is 2 and theta is 3 pi over 2. Sine theta is equal to 1 implies theta is equal to either pi over 6 or 5 pi over 6, because sine theta is positive in the second quadrant also. Theta is equal to pi over 6 implies r is equal to 1 minus sine pi over 6, that is 1 minus 1 half, that is equal to 1 half. So that point is 1 half pi over 6. Theta is equal to 5 pi over 6 implies r is equal to 1 minus 5 sine 5 pi over 6, that is 1 minus 1 half, which is again 1 half. So that point is 1 half 5 pi over 6. So the tangent lines are horizontal at 2, 3 pi over 2, comma, 1 half pi over 6, comma, 1 half 5 pi over 6. Now let us see the graph and make sure that our conclusion is right. R is equal to 1 minus sine theta. We have to set the window. Window 0 to 2 pi. Let us use negative 4 to 4 for y is equal to negative 4 to 4. See, let us change it so that it is very visible. We will change it to negative 2 to 2. Negative 2 to 2, negative 2 to 2. Here it is. See, tangent line is horizontal to 3 pi over 2. Second trace theta pi over 3 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2. That is the bottom one, so that there it is parallel. We can observe that. Then 1 half pi over 6. Second trace value pi over 6. So here is the point. We can observe there also the tangent line is horizontal. Second trace value 5 pi over 6. Here it is. Now, what is the significance of this 1 half? That 1 half is the distance from the origin, from the pole. So that is r, the distance from the pole. That is 1 half. Here it is 1 half. Here it is 2 units bottom. Okay, so that is, those are the points where the tangent lines are horizontal. Now, tangent line is vertical if the slope is undefined. Slope is undefined means the denominator is 0. That is dx over d theta is equal to 0. X is cos theta minus 1 half sine 2 theta. So dx over d theta is equal to 0 implies negative sine theta minus 1 half times cos 2 theta. And cos 2 theta is 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So negative sine theta minus 1 minus 2 sine square theta in parenthesis is equal to 0. You distribute, you get 2 sine square theta minus sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. That is partible, that is sine theta. Minus 1 times 2 sine theta plus 1 is equal to 0. So sine theta is equal to 1 or sine theta is equal to negative 1 half. When you set sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0, you get sine theta is equal to 1. When you set 2 sine theta plus 1 is equal to 0, you get theta is 2 sine theta is negative 1. So sine theta is equal to negative 1 half. Sine theta is equal to 1. There is only one value for theta, that is pi over 2. So that r is equal to 1 minus sine pi over 2. That is 1 minus 1, 0. So 0 pi over 2. The 0 pi over 2 was the solution to the previous case also, but that was an extraneous solution. And here, this solution is valid. Then, sine theta is equal to negative 1 half implies theta is 7 pi over 6 or 11 pi over 6. You refer your unit circle. Sine theta is negative in the third and fourth quadrant. In the third quadrant, the value is 7 pi over 6. In the fourth quadrant, it is 11 pi over 6. Theta is equal to 7 pi over 6 implies r is equal to 1 minus sine 7 pi over 6. That is 1 plus 1 half, because sine 7 pi over 6 is negative 1 half. 1 minus negative 1 half, that is 1 plus 1 half, 3 over 2. So that point is 3 over 2, 7 pi over 6. And theta is equal to 11 pi over 6 implies r is equal to 1 minus sine 11 pi over 6. Again 1 plus 1 half, that is 3 over 2. So 3 half, 11 over 6. 11 pi over 6. So the tangents are vertical at these 3 points. 0 pi over 2, that is at the pole. 3 over 2, 7 pi over 6, that is, here it is, 7 pi over 6. 3 over 2, 11 pi over 6, that is at this point. If you want, you may check by using your calculator. Second trace value 7 pi over 6. 7 theta is equal to 7 pi over 6. So that is the point. The point is here. Clearly, tangent line is vertical there. So that is the end of number 62. And here I have worked out a few examples, not from the book. The curve r is equal to 2 cos theta from 0 to pi over 2 revolves about the x-axis. Find the surface area of the object, 3D object that is formed. So let us see the graph first. Y is equal to 2 cos theta from 0 to pi over 2. So we are going to change the window from 0 to pi over 2. So that is a semicircle, and this semicircle revolves about the x-axis, and find the volume, not volume, the surface area of the sphere. When a semicircle revolves, the resulting 3D object will be a sphere. So you are asked to find the surface area of the sphere. Okay, let us continue. X is equal to, R is equal to 2 cos theta. Therefore, x is equal to r cos theta, that is 2 cos theta times cos theta, 2 cos square theta. Dx over d theta is 2 times 2 cos theta times negative sine theta. So it is 2 times 2, that is 4 cos theta times negative sine theta. That is negative 2 times sine 2 theta, because sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. So dx over d theta is negative 2 sine 2 theta. Now y is equal to r sine theta, that is 2 sine theta, 2 cos theta times sine theta. R is 2 cos theta, so it is 2 cos theta times sine theta, which is sine 2 theta. Therefore, dy over d theta is 2 cos 2 theta. Therefore, square root of dx over d theta the whole square plus dy over d theta the whole square is equal to square root of 4 sine square 2 theta plus 4 cos square 2 theta, pull out 4. So square root of 4 times sine square 2 theta plus cos square 2 theta, which is 1 by Pythagorean identity. So square root of 4 times 1, which is square root of 4, that is 2. Therefore, the surface area is integral 0 to pi over 2, that is given here, 0 to pi over 2, 2 pi y, because the radius is y. In this case, this is the radius. You imagine when this revolves about the x-axis, this strip becomes a small cylinder with the thickness delta x, and the radius of that is y. That is why here you have 2 pi y. 2 pi y times square root of dx over d theta the whole square plus dy over d theta the whole square d theta, that is 0 to 2 pi. 0 to pi over 2, 2 pi times sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta is the value of y. Y is equal to, y is sine 2 theta. So 2 pi y is 2 pi times sine 2 theta, and the square root of dx over d theta the whole square plus dy over d theta the whole square is 2. So 2 pi times sine 2 theta times 2 times d theta, and that is equal to 2 times 2 is 4. 4 pi is pulled out. Then integrate sine 2 theta, and the derivative of sine 2 theta is negative cos 2 theta divided by 2 from 0 to pi over 2. Substitute. So 4 pi over 2 times negative cos pi, 2 times pi over 2 pi minus negative cos 0. That is 4 pi over 2 times negative cos pi. Cos pi is negative 1. So negative cos pi is 1 minus negative 0. That is 1 plus 1, which is 2. 2 cancels. The final answer is 4 pi. And you may verify this by using the formula. The resulting object is a sphere with a radius 1. So surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. So this is 4 times pi times 1 square, that is 4 pi. So by using the formula, the answer is verified. Next question. The curve y is equal to r, the curve r is equal to 4 sine theta pi over 2 less than or equal to theta less than pi revolves about the y-axis. Find the surface area. So let us see how the graph looks like. R is equal to 4 sine theta. Oh, you have to change the window. Window is from pi over 2 to pi. Window pi over 2 to pi. And here 4 sine theta, it must be at least from up to 4. See that again is a semicircle with radius 2. You can observe that radius of the semicircle is 2. It revolves about the y-axis. So here is the strip. This is the strip. So the radius of the strip is x, but remember x is negative because it is in the second quadrant. So if you use x as the radius, the final answer will be negative. Then you have to find the absolute value. So in this case, I'm going to use negative x as the value of x as the radius, because x is already negative. Okay, r is equal to 4 sine theta. X is equal to r cos theta, that is 4 sine theta times cos theta, that is 2 times 2 sine theta cos theta, that is 2 sine 2 theta. So dx over d theta is 4 cos 2 theta, 4 cos 2 theta, 2 times sine cos 2 theta times 2, 4 cos 2 theta. Y is equal to r sine theta, that is 4 sine theta times sine theta, that is 4 sine square theta. So dy over d theta is 8 sine theta cos theta, 4 times 2 sine theta times cos theta, derivative of sine theta. That is 4 times sine 2 theta, because sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. Therefore, square root of dx over d theta the whole square plus dy over d theta the whole square is equal to square root of 16 times cos square 2 theta plus 16 times sine square 2 theta. That is 16 times cos square 2 theta plus sine square 2 theta by pulling out 16. And that is 16 times 1, which is 4. R is the radius. Radius is negative x. So it is surface area is pi over 2 to pi, 2 pi x. That is r. R is negative x. 2 pi r. That is 2 pi times negative x times square root of dx over d theta the whole square plus dy over d theta the whole square d theta. That is a negative. So pull out the negative. Negative 2 pi times x is 2 sine theta, sine 2 theta. X, where is x? X is 2 sine 2 theta. Then square root of dx over d theta the whole square plus dy over d theta the whole square is 4. So 2 sine theta times 4 d theta. So 2 times 2 times 4, which is 16. So that is negative 16 pi. Pull it out. Then antiderivative of sine 2 theta is negative cos 2 theta over 2 from pi over 2 to pi. So 2 cancels with the 16. You get 2 negatives makes a positive. 8 pi times cos 2 pi, 2 times theta, 2 times pi, 2 pi minus cos pi, because 2 times pi over 2 is pi. Cos 2 pi is 1 minus cos pi is negative 1. So 1 minus negative 1, which is 1 plus 1. So that is 16 pi. Here also, you can verify your answer by using the formula. Okay, so that is all about 10.3.